Ropedia, and right now I have just gone on a really big streak, and this is the same day that I've just reached 5,000 trophies. I just decided to push a little bit more, and I actually worked with a new deck rather than my classic Bridge Spam 2.0 that I've been playing. And so look at this streak right here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins in a row. My first time being in above 5,000 trophies. Pretty good. And so I decided to share this deck, which is the variation of the old classic P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam deck with the Ram-Riders. As you can see, this season has been really revolved around P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam, and it's really worked for me. Because in the old season I played this P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam, but Battle Ram got nerfed, obviously. So then I started playing with this deck, but then I started to play around just today with the Ram-Rider. So I have a couple replays to show on how to use this deck, and I guess this will really wrap it up for P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam, as this will be my third video on P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam. So here's one against MVICHS. But so basically with this deck, you don't really want to make the first move. So you wait about like 10 seconds, and if your opponent makes the first move, great. This case he plays Dark Goblin, so I play a Bandit in the back. So he has a really weird kind of like double P.E.K.K.A combo, a double mini P.E.K.K.A combo. But so here, just I see the Battle Ram coming in the back. Just to make sure that mini P.E.K.K.A is not gonna hit, I play a P.E.K.K.A. This can also counter the Battle Ram too. So that's why I played the P.E.K.K.A as our P.E.K.K.A. As you know, in P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam is our main defense. And as the Giant Snowball and Barbarian Barrel is such in the meta right now, they're including this deck. So here he has a low Witch and a Dark Goblin, so I decided to Electro Wizard that, and it counters that perfectly. So the main focus of this deck is to basically just kind of like use the Ram-Rider kind of like a ram, kind of like a, what, I'm forgetting what that's called, the runner thingy that we used in the other deck. But so basically you try to like, but instead of having like a 2-lane push, as I explained in the last deck, you kind of have like a kind of like my variation, the P.E.K.K.A, the Hog Rider deck. You kind of put it after you play the P.E.K.K.A in this deck. And so here in the game right now, he rages this for some reason, which really does not do anything but give me more of an elixir advantage. I think this is the push that really puts me ahead. So I have a big elixir advantage, and I have a P.E.K.K.A and E-Wiz up. He plays a nice mini P.E.K.K.A. Actually, this is not the push. So to make sure that mini P.E.K.K.A does not get hit, I use my Bandit, and then since my Bandit's already going, I put my Ram-Rider. My Ram-Rider, as you know, the ability is to freeze things. It gets to charge on the tower, which is pretty nice, and I lightning for pretty great value. Here he puts a pretty nice, I'm forgetting, Battle Ram. There you go, Battle Ram, as it does get some tower damage, and we're about equal in tower damage right now. So now I kind of have a kind of major push, and I think, yeah, I get my Ram-Rider to connect to the tower, which is pretty nice. 10 seconds here now, and I'm up around 500 points. He goes with a sneaky Battle Ram on the other side, so I Electro Wizard that just in the right time, and that was a big mistake because now my baby dragon's locked on, and that gets his tower down to about 1,000 HP. And so now I kind of push with the Barbarian Barrel. I see his mini P.E.K.K.A on the other side, so I counter that. I Giant Snowball that to away to try to buy some time, and then now I know that I won because of my Ram-Rider. So that is one example of how this deck is played in the higher levels. I don't know how it'll do in the lower levels. That's how it does in the higher levels. Here's another replay. This is against Mega Knight 3 Musketeer, even though he does not get a chance to play his 3 Musketeers during this game. So here, this is a pretty ideal starting hand. He plays Ice Wizard in the back, so I play my Bandit in the back. So here I think I lightning this for great value right here after they kill my stuff, and I give him the thumbs up. And so that was a pretty good value lightning, although we're still equal in elixir because I played that Barbarian Barrel. He starts with Lumberjack in the back, so I play Electro Wizard to try to counter that Lumberjack, and then he plays his minion horse. So I play my. I could have snowballed that, but I think that the Baby Dragon is a better idea because then I can push with the Ram-Rider. And here I giant snowball so that the dragon does not get locked on, and we get quite a bit of damage on that tower. Now you could lightning that right there, but then he'll be at a major elixir advantage. But now you lightning without the tower, and that was a good lightning, as now we're back to equal elixir. So, oh yeah, with this deck you also have the lightning instead of the poison because with the Barbarian Barrel you can take out more splash. So I guess the lightning's a better spell. Keep in mind, this deck, you're trying to make counter pushes. You never really push by yourself. It's all the attacks that I have are like counter pushes, so that's something to keep in mind. So here I have a Barbarian Barrel, and then I think I giant snowball that, minions flying in every direction, and we take just a tiny bit of damage. And then so you see, like, I always play my Ram-Rider on kind of like a counter push. I think here the Ram-Rider does get a does not get a hit, but here his Mega Knight coming up, that's all fine with me, as I just have a P.E.K.K.A to counter that, and then my Barbarian up top to take out the Wizard, and then here E-Wizard to counter the Electro Dragon. And so here, as I said, like, we had the P.E.K.K.A kind of draw out his counters. He plays 3 Musketeers, which is a bad play, as there's 20 seconds left, and then I lightning his 3 Musketeers, and here I actually take quite a bit of damage, but it's too late for him to win the game or to come back. So I just ignore the Lumberjack and I take out the minion horde, and just like that we win the game. So this has been a pretty good day for Clash Royale, as we grinded to 5,000 trophies and got a little extra push by this, I guess, third variation of the original P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam deck. Make sure to check this deck out. It might rotate out of meta next season, but also feel free to join our clan. We need more people, and see you guys in the next video. Thank you.